And the thing is with Leonidas that most of the times leaders don't always go by the rules. They'll go around, they'll break out of the box, they'll do the unorthodox method to get what they need to get done.
Awesome. So Nick, let's hop into some of your historical examples of leadership, your definition of leadership earlier. Tell me some people that exemplify leadership for you.
Love going to the example of Leonidas. You know, ever since I saw 300, there was something about that movie that was pinnacle in leadership, in manhood, in the fighting spirit, courage, nobility, virtue. I think Leonidas was exemplary in his even in history, not just the movie per se, but I'm saying in history, in text, and just word of mouth, that he exemplified what a leader should be. And the thing with Leonidas and the 300 Spartans was that the oppressive tyranny of the Persian Empire coming to squash Mother Greece was this moment that they took at Thermopylae. The reason he couldn't take the mass of the army is because by law, the army couldn't do anything during this time. So Leonidas took 300 men with all born sons to carry on the name and bloodline, and they had to make a stand. They had to say, Greece will not submit, we will not bend the knee, we will fight and we will die a glorious death. And that was the best thing a Spartan could achieve. To me, that just resonates the spirit of leadership, the spirit of man, what it means to be all in against the odds, that no matter what, we will fight and we will die on this field.
Yeah. I mean, the big thing you mentioned there is, breaking, rules that are unjust. But Abraham Lincoln was a great leader, and he was doing something, going against, slavery, an unjust law of slavery. Like you said, how do we take the next step? And he was a pioneer for, going against all those different things, going against all those people that eventually ended up killing him. And we're going to kind of look at the theme of the three leaders that I have about how it doesn't always end good for these leaders. I know we kind of talked about it in our practice session, but all leadership does come to an end. They all do pay a price.